Master also entered channel.
Could I have someone?
Well, I help? Ah, you can.
A lot of people are going to owe me money for this.
But you know you have to pay all of those guys who helping you, right?
Nope, I'm part of the guild.
Oh, ah!
Friend entered channel. Lucia entered channel. Matchlet entered channel.
I really can't believe it, how those big guilds in this world doing, like, mythic of this boss in, I don't know, in the same gear level like we have. What the fuck, I mean, come on.
It's not even fair, is it?
I mean, you have to bring it to account. I mean, they did probably this boss on heroic in like 65 gear or so, 665 or 660 or something.
No, because they were most of the mythic guilds were entering in 685 gear.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Mythic Highmore gear.
people who were in mythic Highmore gear were in equivalent item level gear. Coming
Okay,
into
true.
the-
Ah, I forgot mythic Heimel,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
There you go. And of course, yeah, some of their stuff has been propped up by the heroic clear, but they, you know, there were people who were, yeah, far ahead of us killing Blast Furnace in like first week it was out and stuff.
Come on, 100 please press. Fox.
What?
Fitch. Ah yeah, it works.
Perfect, thank you.
It's for
Someone on
you.
the phone.
But by the way guys, if someone of you needs some help with weak auras, tell me.
Where's Chris offline?
I guess is as good as mine.
He's on his ult, wasn't he?
That's really dull. I mean, it's probably right, but it's not exciting. Alright, when we're all back and ready, I'm going to engage twat mode for the rest of the evening.
What is twat mode?
Well, it's like normal, actually. No, if I feel that people for the rest of the evening aren't pulling their weight, I'm going to be asking them to step out, because we've got a lot of people here who are capable of doing it right and deserve a kill. And a few people, up to and including myself, who are standing in too much shit. And if I feel that there are people standing in too much shit, including myself for the rest of the evening, I'm going to ask them to step out so that the people who are playing the game properly can get the kill that they deserve.
Fair enough.
So just don't stand in fire and it won't be a problem. But people need to have a bit of respect for this fight because it's fucking difficult.
Yeah, Vicky.
Hiya.
Alright, Cross.
Had internet issues.
Ugh. Yeah, Chris, I was just saying that fellas will be kicked for the rest of the...
Okay. I'll be okay then. I hope.
Oh, and tonight's guest is Flip.
Wait!
Always bowl.
It's not always bowl.
If it's Lou, it's always bowl.
It's usually bowl.
It's normally pasta bowl, to be fair. I have plates as well that I like to use.
Yeah.
Hey, I have a plate in my last place.
If it's me, it's usually plate.
To be fair, the pasta bowl is as like as wide as a plate. It's just got a bit deeper side, so
But then I am a plate wearer,
that is true, Ted.
and you are a caster. A caster bowl.
Not sure if that translates.
I bet you've got some caster sugar as well.
We do have caster sugar.
Cast it hot?
I knew it.
We've also got granulated and brown.
Demerara sugar. That's the
I've also got icing sugar.
Yeah. I thought icing sugar was caster sugar.
No.
Today I learned.
Hey, we didn't bake anything when I came to visit.
No, you did not. Something to do next time, hey? You can bake for the wedding.
Oh, nice.
Like a wedding cake.
Yeah, probably.
Let's be more online.
Ooh. Sorry, Combat.
Quick, someone go rub his legs.
Not that kind of cramps, I think.
He needs a healer.
Condor, I've heard that having a child can reduce cramps.
Can't you tell from his, dulcet tones?
Yes, totally. This is the voice of a woman.
Oh man. I'm hot just listening to you.
Crest, be online. Come on, Crest.
I don't know, he was talking about some kind of ass and balls tag team competition.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So you take the ass, I'll take the balls, and we'll put the hand over here, and then the hook goes here.
Oh dear.
Here, and then the Conservatives make a law making it all illegal.
Oh dear. You think they're gonna shut down WoW because we said that? Someone might have enjoyed it.
They're listening.
Quick, stop it! They're enjoying it! Stop!
I'm sure we'll get enough politics in the run-up to the general election, so...
By the way, just a question to Phase 2. Is it right that we actually take 2 marks into a tank, then the third one we soak?
Yeah.
By
Okay.
tank you mean the siege engine?
The siege engine, yeah.
Yeah, the siege... Basically, if we don't kill the siege engine before the third set of marks, you get fire on the ground. Fire spreads itself. If you get fire early, you get a room full of fire by the time the boss is half dead. So some fire later on might be okay. Might be. But fire early, definitely not okay. Which means you have to soak some marks. At least, I imagine, 5 to 6 sets.
If I remember right from my former kills tries on Blackhand, I think we should have only, in the end, 6 marks total in Phase 2. After that he should actually transition to the next.
Well, we're a long way off that,
Well, the only thing I can think of is that we need more DPS to make that happen.
DPS looks fine, I mean...
A lot of it'll be a bit like Blast Furnace in that as we tidy stuff up it'll just happen more smoothly. As we've got less guys on the balconies, there'll be less damage in the raid, people will be less panicked, people will be able to move quicker.
I don't think people are particularly dying to the guys from the balconies so much as from messing up the mechanics.
Yeah. But it'll be one of those things that if you get all of the mechanics right, it becomes a lot easier than it should do. If you get 10% of the mechanics wrong, it doesn't get 10% harder.
Yeah.
It becomes twice as hard.
By the way, what is the mythic tactic for Phase 2? Anyone know?
Yes, I do, but maybe we shouldn't get into that right now.
Yeah, we'll be doing it on Mythic 2 weeks from now, so we can look at it then.
It's much more complicated.
No, it's only sometimes in my history when we did Mythic or Heroic, then I realized those tactics sometimes are easier than the normal ways.
It's well,
I mean, for example, if you take the example the Mythic tactic for the phase 1, it's actually easier. You can't fuck up so hard.
what,
Then
the
now.
running in a big circle thing.
Yes, running in a big circle.
Is Chris offline? Is he
He's
in
offline. He's not in here either.
Okay.
The phase 2 tactics means that you do get fire, which means that there's nowhere to stand. Lots of guilds use things like rogues with cloak and fame to kite the siege engine, which meant that the rogue was doing no DPS for the whole second phase, and balancing like how the siege was taking marks to kill it, so they didn't waste DPS.
Chris entered channel.
Using more ranged on the balcony. We just don't have the luxury of that, basically. It would actually be much harder. The chance of us doing Mythic soon is fairly low, so I think we'll pretty much just ignore that.
Hey, Chris.
Chris, are you coming back to us? Chris?
Do a pull while we wait. We've already
Yeah.
played it quite
Yeah, well, I was about to say we'll do a pool, except that Chris has literally just hopped onto Bumble.
Yeah, he's clearly not here though.
He's clearly not
I
here.
am now.
Oh,
Ah, you see? Yeah.
well. We could have wiped already by now.
Well, I'm not sure that's something necessarily we should be aiming for.
I think he's in
Thank you,
game
like
yet.
one. Alright, let's give Chris 2 minutes to get on, tops, and I'm gonna go and kick this right in the face. And it's gonna die, and it's gonna be good.
I've had
Anything
words
to farm
with
in
my
order
brother.
to?
It shouldn't happen again.
No. It's not worth it. Someone dies. Sorry, I know it makes a big difference to your damage, but phase 1 isn't the important bit at the moment for us. We're getting through
No.
phase 1 pretty...
And like over the course of the fight. Barrett, this would not be the best time to go and grab a drink because I think Chris is going to be online momentarily, aren't you, Chris?
Yeah, considering my PC spec, yeah.
Yeah. Have you just gone and replaced your router with something better?
You mean telling my brother off severely? Yes.
Yeah.
So you've plugged all of the leads into the Jack Russell, right?
I threatened to disable his whole wireless connection on his side of the house if he did it again.
Can we get a
Nice.
portal up for him? It's
Divine
gonna be quicker
me,
than
I know the
than-
router passwords.
Has he still got the same Jackson?
No, that one sadly passed away.
Because that was a while ago, I never sure with Jack Russells.
Well, they are about 20 years they can live up to. No, the oldest ones, the 2 ones are 10. Well, actually no, Bryony's still got her one
Please.
from the house.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Mm.
Alright. Alright. Everybody is ready? Let's do this right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, you do. They call him Porridge Fucker.
one. Stand in between. Mark, right side. Mark, take the middle one.
Fox. Sorry. Pick him up, please.
Transition soon.
I'm in the middle. Nice. Good. Alright, look at where he is. The siege is going to come out on the opposite side of the arena.
Action 6.
Siege is out.
Mark incoming.
Punted to the opposite one.
That's alright, just jump straight down then.
Alright, start taking the siege maker down.
Mark.
Good.
Oh.
Mark.
That's good.
Soak Mark. Then at the same spot I believe, so tanks can soak it.
Start. Alright.
Mark.
Siege maker down.
Maker far right.
Nice.
Somebody stands in between there.
Did Vicky catch those?
Nobody's got the debuff.
They're dead, aren't
Oh.
Mark.
No, it's fine. The siege maker took the damage. If we can get the marks on that, it'll go down nicely. Superb.
We've got no
Soak
balcony
Mark.
team,
You
by
don't
the way.
have a balcony team. That's fine. I want to let one more run of cycles on the demolisher because we've got that down, and then we tighten up the balconies, and that's the phase. Anything in particular killing the balcony team?
Falling damage killed me.
Ouch.
Soak
Fair play.
Mark. Next Mark, sorry.
I've got it. Going towards
Rest
tank.
died downstairs, I think.
Next Mark.
Alright, if we can get these behind the tank as well, then I'll call that a win.
He's also
Yeah, that's
fixate
fine.
on me.
Yeah, that's fine. Wipe it up, wipe it up. Go find something to time. Was that you took like a pair of marks to the face?
Yeah. It wasn't actually what we said we were going to do, but it was called that they should be stacked up, and they were.
Yeah.
Which makes
That's-
a change because people weren't stacking them up when we were meant to do.
Did that feel like survivable conduct? Have you got enough cooldowns to deal with that?
Don't really.
No, he died.
From the first one, it was fine, wasn't it? It was only way to.
I think taking one is fine.
Yeah,
Two
let's
is going
make
to be
sure
a
they're-
lot of sustained damage on that tank.
Let's make sure they're spread out, the two people with the marks. Don't... If you've got the mark on you and it's the psych phase, please don't just keep running. Take a few steps, make sure that you're not near the other person who's got the mark, and then if a tank can stand in one,
Yeah.
if you can take the other one, take the other one. If you can see that the person standing on their own is a clothy, step in front of it. Aaron, to be honest with you, I don't know. I'm trying to keep track of really quite a lot at the minute.
Just a second. Because Conduct was actually healable till the moment he was get one-shotted. When he started saying it was another mechanic and can we avoid it, then maybe he can even take two. Because it wasn't a big deal, it looked like.
Yeah, the solo smash
That'll
would
do,
definitely
yeah.
kill you, and the team was dead at that point, so that wasn't much you could do about that.
Let's run the pool with conduct catching them both and see whether or not it just destroys them.
Okay, but then Brack's also going to have to take 2 on the second one, I think.
Yes, he does.
But if they're confident to do it, that's fine.
second mark of Tefton.
Yeah.
Now the second one that's not got a tank up.
Yeah, which will actually be the 6th one.
Okay. Please remind me.
Well done. It'll be the one that we call to soak, basically when the siege maker's down.
Yeah.
So now, contrary
And
to
you're
what
done.
we've said, we are stacking up with that set of marks.
Yeah. But you don't run around like an idiot, it still stands.
Just good advice in general, I think.
But that was tidy. The movement on the sieges was really good there. When we get to phase 3, we're going left with the bombs and right with the mark.
And the guys who are right on the mark, please don't stick up. Then you're getting both of the devs, so you have to be away from each other and they're away from the raid. Only saying.
And don't get punted off the edge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it if I get marked, and I hope someone will save me.
Can the guys,
I need to go
who,
up there to the balcony.
can the guys who guide the siege tanks also take him to the middle more when I call out Mark?
Well, their job is to run over the mines.
It's a bit of both. I think it's a fair point. If they can be kept further away from the rules so that people have a better chance of getting behind it, and if the people who are in the middle can pay a bit more attention to make sure that they can get behind it as well, then everybody wins.
Oh, watch out.
It's coming right at us.
Give me a timer.
We can avoid it.
Good old
We're all
Dennis.
ready. I'd still like a timer. Just asking for it in a very panicked manner.
Don't panic.
Sounds good. Don't die either.
Don't panic, Mr. Manoret.
Mark?
Alright. Split bonfires. Oh, no, that's good. That's good. If you have to for that, you can always take 2 different bonfires. It's just we can't afford to do it every single time.
No, don't worry, I've got Blink.
That's cool.
Mark? Take the right one.
Boxing.
Mark?
That's melee. Away from it.
Oof, that's not a good place for one.
Mark?
Position soon.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get out here and fight.
Next Mark, facing.
Alright, it's good.
Be able to put you back together. 5, 4, 2, 1. Black Rock Warrior. Fire. Machines. Open.
Smash soon.
Mark?
Sieges behind us.
Need to get to the other side.
Oh god, guys. No,
Mark?
we're not going to be able to stand in a smash if you move it that fast.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Needed to move it fast because of...
We're going to have to jump down. We haven't got a healer.